Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're having an excellent day. And in this video, we are going to be talking about Perplexplore predictions. And well, we have a premiere in like 5.5 hours from now. I just quickly worked that out, which was kind of crazy. No, it's not 5.5, it's 4.5. What am I on about? 4.5 hours. No, wait, is it 5.5? I need to work. It is 5.5, not 4.5. Okay, yeah, it is 5.5. My bad. Yeah, so we have like that premiere for Perplexplore in 5.5 hours, and I need to make my predictions before now. And I know MPG's already made his predictions. I wanted to do mine before his, but he released it earlier than I expected. And well, oh well, whatever. I've not even watched all of that video. I've only watched the first part of it, but I saw stuff in the title and stuff and the thumbnail. So his idea, what I'm saying in this, isn't stolen from him because I made them before that video, but we just have similar ideas, okay? You're just gonna have to trust me that I made these predictions before he released his video, alright? Anyway, first thing I want to talk about, the most obvious thing we'll be getting is Epic Spurrit, because we've been getting Epic. So all these August seasonal events, for the seasonal of them is getting an Epic, obviously. And what is the seasonal for Perplexplore? It's obviously Spurrit, isn't it? So we're gonna get Epic Spurrit, which will have a new animation, which will be amazing to see. I hope it's a very cool animation because, you know, Spurrit is like has potential to have a very cool animation, to be honest. But honestly, the design is also very important. We need the design and animation both to be very good, or else then it's just sad. I want to talk about another variant now. I believe it's possible we get an Epic Fire on Oasis, seeing as though, like, we did last year, we got Epic Snizer, and, well, like, for Crescendo Moon, we got Red Knucklehead on Magical Sanctum, and we got Red Tussie on the Fairy Island for Clover Spell. So, some of the seasonal events, we get rares or epics on the islands that the seasonal event is on. For others, we just get random rares, like we did. We got rare pluckability because of Echo, which was kind of random, but kind of not, because obviously we just got Magical Nexus, which meant, well, it meant that we rare magicals now more often, which we'll talk about something else about that in a bit. So I think we will. It's possible that we get an Epic Fire, and well, there's only one Epic Fire left on Oasis, and it happens to be this little fish right here, whose name may or may not be Fangler. So yeah, I think we're gonna get Epic Fangler guy. Oh my god, I did not mean to click that. No, it's not. Oh, what is going on here? Right, hold up, guys. Just gotta quickly get rid of that because that was not supposed to happen. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I think we'll get Epic Fangler. It's very possible. I'm very excited for that because, like, out of all the double fire mantles, like, I've been most excited for Epic Stock and Epic Fangler. And well, we got Epic Stock ages ago, but now we're finally gonna get Epic Fangler, and it has potential to be very cool. Stop clicking things. I kind of hope it has, like, I think everyone kind of hopes this. That it has, like, this deeper water vibe, so it's kind of like darker colours and it's kind of spookier looking. I think everyone wants that, really. Because the rare one's brighter colours, and I'm not the biggest fan of Rare Fangler, to be honest. It's okay, but there's better rares out there. Anyway, let's talk about some more variants now. Like, and I think it's possible, very unlikely, but possible, that we get Rare Cherubble. I mean, I don't know about this, because, like, I think if we were to get another Rare Mythical, the next one would be Anglo, wouldn't it? Because, like, before the Rare Mythicals, they were releasing in Island Order. Like, we got Rare Gudju first, then Rare Trombonin, then Rare Yorstrich. And Anglo was obviously the next one along, in Island Order. And so we all thought Rare Anglo was going to come in Extravaganza, but it never did. So it's possible that, like, the rest of the Mythicals that don't have rares their rares could release in, like, the ways the common released, and Cherubble was, of course, the first of them. So Rare Cherubble being first could easily happen, but also it seems unlikely. But if we do, I don't know when we'd ever get the rest of the Rare Mythicals. So, like, I don't know. Anyway, another thing I want to talk about now. If we go over to Bone Island, I think we'll be getting a new rare here. And this new rare is a rare double. And the reason I think this is because this was someone else's idea that I thought was a really good idea. So I'm going to use that in this video. I don't remember who it was, so I can't really give credit, but it was a good idea. And that was that adult syncopite requires a rare bone double elemental. And now he thinks that to make that easier, we, like, in the month of, what's it, it's March, isn't it? No, May, same thing. No, it's not, but you know what I mean. In the month of May, we get a rare double bone elemental available, and well, rare Howler's not been available, rare Zista has also not been available, and it probably won't be. So the best way to get one available for that is to get a new rare bone double. And while this could be one on Magical Sanctum, but with Magical Nexus recently releasing, it seems like we're getting like new magical rares pretty much every month, because we got rare Pluck Bill last month. So it makes sense to get a rare bone monster, because that's on Magical Nexus, and any monster on Magical Sanctum is not on Nexus. So that means rare dentures or rare Echidna. And now I don't know which one it will be, but there's one I definitely know I want more, and that's rare Echidna. And I'm pretty sure everyone pretty much wants rare Echidna more, for MPG's sake and for their own sake. I want it mostly for my own sake, because I love Echidna so much. I want more than dentures, no offense dentures, I love you. I think a rare version of you would be very cool, but a rare version of Echidna would be cooler. So let's have that, please. And if we don't get that, then red dentures will be cool as well. If we get neither, then sure, that's fine, because we might get one later this month. Who knows? It's possible. It's possible that we get it later this month. Anyway, that's all the variants I think that I have planned, really. So now let's talk about what we get. What we've got at all the Ox seasonal events being 4 new costumes and 4 new decorations. Of course, the decorations can just be like a random map and compass and things like that, like telescopes and stuff. I don't know. They'll do something really cool with the decorations. The costumes is what we want to talk about more. Like, what monsters will get costumes and what will the costumes be. Now, we've already had a little leak. Let me try to find it in the mailbox, see if it's here. Saying, no, haha, 50% off Fire Oasis. Because Perplexplore, yeah, okay. And you can see that Snizer is on here, looking up at something up there, and it seems like there's a costume up there. Behind that big rock, there's like a telescope-looking thing, and that looks like it could be a costume. And well, we know from these things, when the monsters have been looking at one of those things, one of the or like up in the corner, when they've been looking at that in these limited sale things for the seasonal events, we know that that monster that's looking at it usually gets a costume. So one of the costumes we'll be getting is a Snizer costume. I don't know what other things we'll get, but I hope we get a Wallaby costume. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I hope we get a Wallaby costume, to be honest, because Wallaby is a very, very cool monster. It's a fire monster that is on Fire Oasis, so it makes sense for it to get one. If not, then probably Waddle, because Wink already has its costume from that one anniversary month, that random cowboy costume. So I think one of the other two. And well, if we want a seasonal costume for one of the double now, well, I don't think it'd be Fangler, because we got the Fangler costume in Extravaganza. So Boskus or Glowl, I think, most likely. It's possible we get a costume for one of those two. And then for the 4th and final costume, we usually tend to get a costume of a random monster on like a random island. I don't know what monster that would be, but let's just do this, and then whichever island I'm gonna look away. Whichever island I land on, I'm gonna choose a random monster from the island and say that that'll get a Perplexplore costume. Alright, I'm looking away now, and stop. Fire Haven, great, okay. Let's say, what should we say? Let's say Repetillo gets a costume. Let's just say that. Repetillo can be the 4th one. Even though it's another fire monster. It's not on Fire Oasis, but it's another fire monster. It could happen, but I think that's an unlikely one, to be honest. But we'll have to wait and see. I suppose if Repetillo actually gets a Perplexplore I just said that very wrong. If Reptile actually gets a Perplexplore costume now, that would be hilarious. Anyway, whatever. So we're gonna get a Snizer costume, and a lot of other things. Why did I say that? I don't know. A lot of other costumes. Sorry. And obviously 4 decorations too, which is cool. But yeah. Now moving on to the bigger stuff, because we all know that this update's going to be big because there's a premiere for it. And that premiere's not even on the Wednesday that update's releasing. That means that this update is definitely going to be a big update. And now, of course, it's already confirmed that we're going to be getting the new map at Perplexplore, because Montana Matt said that we're going to get the new map, a seasonal event themed for maps, a seasonal event to do with maps, and well, Perplexplore is definitely that. So Perplexplore is when we'll be getting this new map, and that could be the whole update, because that is pretty big. But I feel, ooh, pardon me, I just burped. I don't actually heard it there. It was kind of a quiet one. I just don't know why I need to tell you all that. Oh, I just did it again. My bad. I think it's possible that we get more than just the new map, because this update's going to be big. A new map would be big, of course it's going to be big, but we should get even bigger. And that's what everyone wants. Everyone's saying, oh, there's going to be bigger stuff, more than just the new map. Personally, I don't know if I agree. I mean, it's definitely possible that there's more stuff, but I just think that it's only going to be the new map, really. But I'm still going to talk about things that we could get, just to let you guys know. One thing that we definitely could get and would be unbelievably good if we got is Fire Oasis Warbox, because why does Firehaven have a Warbox, but Fire Oasis doesn't? What's that about? It's so stupid. Like this Fire Oasis should definitely have a Warbox, and well, what better time to get it than Perplexplore? So you know, come on, we need it. Give us Fire Oasis Warbox. That would be unbelievably good. I would love that so much. Don't give us... There's one more thing. There is another thing that could possibly happen. I don't want it. I'm going to be honest. That's Mimic on Oasis. And I don't want this because look at how many vocalist monsters are on Fire Oasis. Look, literally every monster I have here is a vocalist. I have 7... Well, just one random dipster, but whatever. There's 6 monsters and a dipster here. They are all vocalists. Those aren't the only vocalists, because look, ooh, oh, wrong one. Ooh, another vocalist. Ooh, another vocalist. Ooh, look, another vocalist. Where's he? Ooh, another vocalist. And then, oh wow, look, a vocalist. They're mostly vocalists. There's what? There's literally 5 monsters. There's 5 monsters on this island that aren't vocalists. Getting Mimic would make that even more vocalists. We don't need that. And Mimic on Fire Oasis would kind of make sense, but if Mimic's coming to the main game, we need a new island for that. So, I'm sorry, Mimic on Fire Oasis is possibly coming into Perplexplore, but I don't want it. I'm going to be honest, I don't want it. Alright? I do not. Also, because Mimic is a terrible monster in my opinion, and if it went to Fire Oasis, I don't want another island that I love being ruined, just like Cave Island did. Although Cave Island's still my favourite, even with Mimic there, just that's how good Cave Island is. Even with that terrible sound of Mimic there, the rest of the island is just that good that it's still number 1 in my eyes. That's how good Cave Island is. Also the continent, the Faniverse is incredible on the continent, except for Mimic, really. So you know, just like the Cave Island. Mimic seems to always play in that Faniverse as well, which is weird. But anyway, let's move on from Mimic. There's one other thing that is possible that we could get, and it would be pretty cool if we do. It's kind of big, but I don't know if I won't use it for quite a while anyway. You may have seen MPG made a video a couple of weeks back talking about a new class. No, I'm not saying that we'll be getting a new class at Perplexplore, guys. I'm not saying that. But he also talked about there being mirror magical islands for these classes, kinda. Just because, like, we saw a little teaser, and well, Fairy Island, it was on Fairy Island, but Fairy Island looked wrong. Like, the floor colour was kind of different, and the mushrooms there were a different colour, which made it look like a mirror Fairy Island. And of course, he was like, well, if we're going to get mirror magical islands, we need the mirror fire islands first. So mirror fire haven and mirror fire oasis. And what's a better time to get it than as a seasonal event on the fire islands? Perplexplore. So I think it's possible, it's unlikely, but possible we get Mirror Fire Haven and Mirror Fire Oasis at Perplexplore. But I don't know. That could possibly happen. That could possibly not happen. We have to wait until tonight to see. And well, guys, that's pretty much all my theories about Perplexplore. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, whatever that will be, and goodbye.